Hi everyone, it is 8:10 p.m. here on the East Coast, and I just want to show somebody something. I want to show a whole bunch of people something. Um, you know, Sometimes I sit back and I wonder why I do what I do. And I read the comments. I know a lot of you don't think I do, but I do. I try my best anyway. And I would say 99% of you realize why I do what I do. But sometimes even I think that I overdo it, and I read one comment or two comments, and it even makes me double think what I'm doing. And then I come across an article like this, and mind you, this is something that I just found, and I did not know about this beforehand. I got up this morning, and sure enough, the SunSpot that I warned about yesterday is now in the news in the top stories. It says SunSpot AR-1654 getting bigger and unleashes a solar flare in the M1 class blast, NASA officials say. So this is in one of the top stories now. Now I'm not saying that this is going to be the Carrington event that Ed Dames talks about, and it's going to unleash an X-class flare and cause havoc with our electrical grid. But what I am saying is that if NASA thinks it's important enough to put up a warning, then I think that my little video on YouTube bears listening to. So for that subscriber or that commenter who I already blocked and deleted that said that I was a fearmonger and all that, I just want to say that, you know what, you're not only erased from the YouTube thing, but you're erased from my mind, because it's articles like this that just, reintroduce the fact that I'm on the right track. So, again, it goes on. I'll read a little bit of this on space.com. It says the surface of the sun erupted in a solar flare early today, unleashing a blast of superheated plasma into the space. Now, to answer the commenter that asked me how long does it take for a flare to hit the Earth, that depends on how fast the flare is going. But usually, if it's slow, it'll take around 2 to 3 days. A lot less if it's a very super fast flare. But usually around 3 days, but it can vary. So you have around between 24 to 72 hours on average. So let me go on. It says a huge sunspot known as AR-1654 produced by the M1 class flare at 4:11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, officials with NASA's Solar Dynamics Observatory said in a description of the event. The SDO spacecraft is one of the several sun-watching space telescopes keeping tabs on solar flares and other sun weather events. That's another thing I want to bring to people's attention, that people don't realize. They just brush over that facts like what I just said. They don't have one, they have several sun-watching space telescopes. Now, these telescopes do not cost $1 each. They're very, very expensive, multi-billion dollars. Probably, if I had to guess, to watch the sun on a constant basis. And they're probably watching the sun for a very, very significant reason, because NASA probably knows something that we don't know, or that they won't tell us. And in my opinion, I think that they know that something is going to happen in the very near future with the sun at the sun's peak around 2012 into 2013. Like I said, 2013 is probably going to be when the sun goes active again, and sure enough, that's exactly what happened. I know everyone was talking about the 2012 thing, and they had their mind on the end of 2012, but in reality, the science shows that the 2013 year is going to be the year that the sun goes very active. So, again, I'm going to be posting this article down in the description area, so you guys can read it for yourself. It says the AR-1654 is getting bigger as it turns towards Earth in the next few days. Not only is the chance of flares increasing, but also the chance of an Earth-directed eruption. This could be the sunspot that breaks the recent lengthy spell of calm space weather around our planet. Now, for those of you who want to look at this, the reason I did the alert yesterday is because if you see these little dots, I know this is hard to believe. This shows how big the sun is. These little small dots, okay, over here and over here and over here, that's about the size of the planet Earth. So when you see something like this, that's pretty huge. I mean, it doesn't look huge according to how big the sun is, but that just goes to show how big the sun is. This is around 4 times the planet Earth. You know, this little black part here, around 1654. It's amazing, really. It really is amazing. I mean, if you think about it, I mean, how big the Earth is, that little dot. If you can look at that, that's the little dot. They even show it. I didn't even realize that until now. That's how big the Earth is, that little blue thing. And look how big that sunspot is. In fact, if these two things merge, which I don't know if they can, then if we unleash an X-class flare, Earth directed, we'd really be in trouble. So I'm watching this because Ed Dames and his remote viewing, I know a lot of people don't believe in it. I have seen an event in the very near future that says that it's going to bring down our grid and it's going to bring a lot of trouble to our electrical system. So I'm watching. When I see something like this, yes, I watch it. And so again, I'm going to be linking you to this article, and I want to thank everyone for all the good comments, and I'm going to try and to answer as many as I possibly can and keep you updated on this event. Take it easy, everyone. Be well. Bye.